Hey, what's up everybody? It's Rox and I am coming to you today with a review for R&B Divas LA Season 2, Episode 8, I believe it is. I don't even really know why I'm reviewing this show, y'all. It ain't shit happening on there. I mean, the show's not bad. It's entertaining and it keeps me, I watch it, but I'm just like, when they gonna get to all the fucking meat of the damn show when they, they've been showing clips on the previews like it was all this drama and all this going on and ain't none of it happened. Hell, we at episode number 8 now. I would imagine all that shit should have happened by now, so I'm thinking like, watch, it's just gonna be when they get to Puerto Rico and it's just gonna be one episode of maybe they just get into a little tiff, but nothing big and blown out of proportion like they try to make it seem on them damn previews. So this gonna be a real fast review. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna try to get this bitch done before 7 minutes is gone. Okay, so let's get to it, shall we? First, Claudette. I've been trying to figure out when this child was gonna get to some sort of project, other than the Puerto Rico project. Okay, when she was gonna sing. She's real talented. She's beautiful. She's talented. She can sing. I just don't understand why she ain't quite got back in the studio, or she hadn't been back in the studio up until now. Because if one thing that they do on this show, they do sing, okay? We can't compare them to Atlanta because, honey, Atlanta can't never get their shit together. But these girls on this show, they make sure they got a gig, even if it's manufactured by the damn TV One producers and the R&B Divas producer, whatever. But these girls definitely do perform and sing. So I was just like, okay, Claudette, now you gonna have to, you're going to have to get your ass up and in gear. So she lets us know when she goes out and talks to Mo, and who else was she talking to? Miss LA, that she's a little nervous. She's a little scared. She doesn't really know what her sound is. If she wants to be pop, R&B, just kind of not really sure. I'm not really sure what I think her sound should be either. Like when I think of her and the way her voice is, she kind of reminds me of, I kind of would like her to have a kind of that, what is the sound? It's sort of like, you guys, y'all remember the girl from Groove Theory? What was her name, y'all? Y'all know, she kind of even reminds me of her. The real pretty girl. I think she ended up kind of having a little nervous breakdown, but what was her name? LaRue. Y'all know what I'm talking about? The LaRue girl. I kind of feel like she has like that same kind of, what is that sound? I remember buying Emile LaRue. I remember buying her one CD that she came out with. She may have come out with more, but honey, let me tell you, after that first one, I was so fucking over it because I loved the one song that she had. Y'all remember it was like dun, 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 dun. I'm not gonna remember it. I can feel, I can touch, I can wear something, some, for real. Y'all remember that song? Something, I can do whatever are the words. For real. Y'all remember that song? Okay. That one song was the jam on that CD. The rest of that shit, I was like, what the fuck is this? I can get into almost any kind of music, but I don't know what really to call that. It was something way out. I don't know. Wasn't my cup of tea. But I kind of feel like if we could get Claudette on that same kind of dun, 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 dun. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, what y'all think her sound should be? They come up with something. She goes to the studio. She's got some songs she's been working on, obviously. And she decides she's going to do a video, y'all. So she gets this video together. They are at some place and they do the video shoot. She looks really nice. She's got her hair all teased up and done up and everything. And she's got on a cute dress. A blazer. Y'all know I'm about that blazer life. Her boobs look nice. I was like, girl, you ain't had no boob job or nothing. Honey, them suckers was sitting up for, don't she got 3 kids or something like that? I was, girl, you best to do it. She looked great. We're gonna see what comes out of Claudette. It's definitely time. Okay, we about to the end of season 2. Something needs to happen for her. I don't even know if her video is out or if it's on YouTube. I haven't even checked. But the song sounded decent enough. I think I'm gonna like it. Didn't y'all think y'all was gonna like it? it. Leela also has a gig that's coming up, and I guess she's about to go out on the road. So she's trying to find a new tour manager. I don't know what happened to her old tour manager, but obviously her old tour, not the tour manager, the tour manager. I don't know what happened to the old one, but obviously it didn't work out. So she's looking for a new one. And evidently the tour manager has to do quite a bit of work. Okay, they're not just the tour manager. They are the bookie. They are the accountant. They are the bill collector. They are the bill payer. They are the security. You know, they wear a lot of hats, obviously. So Leela is concerned that she's got to pick the right person to do the right job for her. So she interviews this girl. She never even says what the girl's name is. They probably put it on the screenshot, but I don't even know what the child's name was. So anyway, she interviews this girl, and she's telling her all the things that she needs her to do. And the girl is just kind of sitting there like, okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. I'm just like, girl, you know, she ain't fixed to do shit. They get on to the sound check for this gig that Leela does. Because Leela tells the girl that she's going to test her out, you know, on this local thing that she has in LA. See how she does, how she handles it, and if she, you know, handles it well, then she'll give her the job for the road. So she has her sound check, and ain't no damn manager around, like I already knew. Leela's frustrated because, you know, she's trying to find out about the mics and the sound, and why is it wires all over the place? They don't have all the instruments, and, you know, she's just like, this is not my job. Okay, well, no, it's not your job, but it is your job to get somebody that can handle it. Okay, so I don't even know if that was just drama for the show or whatever. The girl never showed up, and so Leela and her band didn't get to have the sound check. But look, all is well. Okay, that ends well. The night of the show, they all get together, her and her band, and honey, she get on out there, and if she don't deliver to y'all Underground Railroad extraordinaire, that bitch get out there and sing her ass off. And listen, you know, I have never even heard Leela James, and I don't know if she is really my type of artist, but she's one of those artists definitely that I like to see live, because I just like to see energy on the stage, and I don't really, you don't even really, to me, if it's an energetic set, and you know, your band sounds good, you ain't even got to be all that spectacular, but I just need the energy that Leela was giving. Honey, that Leela got out there, she was just a song. It was the old grit and grime right here. I was like, Leela, you better do that shit. Oh, who's that with the Mercedes truck? Somebody got the big Mercedes van. It must be a celebrity. Y'all know I work by the police department. They probably was over there fucking around with them police, and now they driving off. They got a whole entourage of trucks. The big ass Mercedes van. What was I talking about? I got distracted, y'all. Leela. So yeah, Leela got out there. This bitch is doing push-ups. Okay, she's getting the crowd you know, involved, and she's really giving a high energy performance, and I was totally there for it. Okay, Leela kind of works the nerves sometimes, but you know what, I just love to see people perform that's on stage and just really give it they all. So I was just like, girl, you best to go. So she was performing somewhere in Beverly Hills. I was just glad they took her ass off of Crenshaw, y'all. And lastly, Shante. I had to save my girl Shante for last, because yeah, Shante is, she is totally and firmly implanted in her midlife crisis. So she also has a show that's coming up. She gets together with her band, and they're having a rehearsal, and she's in all this pain. She's complaining about the sound. She don't like the music, even though they've been playing the shit like this all this time. You know, she wants them to slow it down. The band is just like, well, this is how it's always been. Come to find out that she's having all this pain in her back. Inertiated disc or slip disc, or, you know, the disc all fucked up in her back. They call the paramedics, they come and get her. You know, she's and back issues ain't no joke. I have back issues. I have an actual pinched nerve in my hip, sciatica, and that was from years and years of dancing, y'all. Ballet, though, not on the pole. After she goes to the hospital, and the doctors, you know, she goes for a checkup, and the doctor tells her, yeah, your jack is backed up. I always get my words mixed up. Her back is jacked up, and basically we can do nothing, or we can have surgery, put some titanium things up in there and fix that back up real good for you. There's some temporary fixes. We can give you an epidural, and I was just like, ooh, epidural. Anybody out there that's had a baby, I'm gonna tell you what, that epidural will save your life. Although, that I think about it, I think that because I had Joe with the epidural, I had Jada with no medication, and that wasn't on purpose. It was just too late. But that epidural, honey, it takes all of the everything away. You don't feel shit. Yeah, that damn needle going in your back and your spine and all of that. Yeah, I mean, they say it's painful, but shit, you be in so much fucking pain from them damn labor pains anyway. You give a damn how long that damn needle is. Fuck, I was just like, you can cut this baby out right now and I will be just fine. Just get rid of the pain. So, and then that epidural, when I tell you, it makes everything numb. Okay, like from here on down, you can't feel nothing. I remember when I was on the damn table, my leg had fallen off the table. I didn't even know. The doctor was just like, Dad, can you get her leg and pull it back up here on the table? And that bitch was just over there like this. I didn't even know. I couldn't even feel it. Anyway, I guess she opts to get the epidural. So it's the night of her performance. All the girls are there, and Shante is a little loopy. Okay, I don't know if it's because of the epidural or what, but she has given us Sex Kitten Purr 100% Eartha Kitt, you know, from Boomerang. Okay, that's the kind of sex pot that Shante was up there. It just kind of made you uncomfortable because it's like, you know, you older now. You know, it's like when you older and you still remembering your old extra sexy days. I mean, Shante Moore still looks good and she still is sexy to me. That's just something that's in her to me. But all that extra coming, being inside of me and singing with the man and telling them, I was just like, girl. And everybody else was. You saw Chrisette out there in the audience looking like, oh. I mean, her expression never changed. That could be from editing, but some tell me that it wasn't. I mean, she even said she was uncomfortable. Yeah, Shante was doing a lot. I was just like, what is going on here? So we thought that maybe it was just that one isolated incident. But then when the girls decide to give her a surprise party for her birthday, and she shows up with her man Roy, she shows up with her pastor's husband, her manager and her manager's husband. She's still off the chain, okay, y'all. She's saying all this inappropriate shit, and you know, she's putting her legs up on the table, and you know, even the minister was looking like, okay, Shante. I'm not sure if we can blame all that on the damn epidural, you know, because that shit don't last that long. Maybe it was the drugs. I just have a feeling that Shante likes to let loose, like when she knows that she's the center of attention. You know how you have friends like that just be doing way too much when they the center and you just got to give them a pass, okay, because this bitch is all over the place and she want to be sexy and she want to be dancing and licking fingers and dancing all on her man, and you just be sitting there like, oh, I guess. So, you know, it was fun. It was cute. I giggled and everything. I was a little uncomfortable, but like I said, sometimes when we older ladies just get there and we think that everybody thinks we so sexy, maybe sometimes we just do a little too much, okay? Still real concerned about her hair, okay? And this one lightning bolt of blonde here, and, you know, all this big right here and the tail. I was just like, now, can we pick one hairstyle and stick to it? Just one. Shante gonna be Shante. That's her style. That's her look. You know, whatever. What can we say? But yeah, that was pretty much it. They listened to the song, and the song was cool. Everybody loved their parts. You know, it was put together very nicely. I think Warren did a good job. So like I said, I guess we gonna get to the drama when they get to Puerto Rico next week. But shit, we almost at the end of the show. All right, y'all. That's it. I got a lot to do today. I got to go to a meeting, so that's why I'm talking so fast, if you guys were wondering. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar, all right? All right, so I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.